Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Angel Gabrielle. I hope everyone is doing well wherever you are in the world. My messages here today will resonate for those who they're meant to find. I survived spiritual warfare. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You see the thumbnail title, I Walked Through Hell? It's no exaggeration. It's my testimony. I survived a deliberate, malicious, and spiritual attack. But despite the black magic, the dark magic, the hexes, the rituals, the voodoo, and the spells, I did not die. Today, I am sharing how I survived this spiritual warfare, how God saved this broken angel and carried me through homelessness and all the injustices, through the trenches and through the fires of hell. I know exactly what it feels like to have the rug pulled out from under you. Last year on April 3rd, I lost my apartment due to the magic spells that were put on me and was forced to overcome homelessness because of a deliberate, malicious, and spiritual attack. I faced black magic, dark energy, hexes, and voodoo rituals that my divine masculine's karmic toxic narcissist ex and my karmic toxic narcissist ex male frenemy did to me in order to stop my destiny. But I didn't die, and I am still here, going stronger than ever. Welcome to I Survived Spiritual Warfare. How God saved this broken angel. If you've ever felt targeted, this is for you. When you walk through hell, you come out different. I had every dark magic spell and ritual thrown my way than you could possibly fathom. My nefarious karmic toxic ex and my divine masculine's nefarious karmic toxic ex collaborated with a witch and warlock covenant to perform countless magic spells on both of us, to further isolate us from one another and to further deplete us, financially speaking. And as a result, I lost my apartment, but I know that my divine masculine also lost quite a bit. But these nefarious people are on my channel, obsessively watching me in the shadows. And they did try to take my home, my peace, and my life. But even when I was navigating homelessness, I learned that no weapon formed against me could prosper. My presentation is about that exact journey. How I went from being a broken angel surrounded by darkness to being saved and redeemed by God's light. They meant it for evil, but God used it for my testimony. Yes, I did lose my apartment to spiritual warfare and voodoo rituals. And yes, I walked through the trenches and the fires of hell. But I want to remind you that the darkest night couldn't extinguish my spirit. I still kept going. I still kept believing in God and in myself. My unwavering faith gave me the fortitude to keep going, even though there were countless times I've had suicidal ideations. I didn't want to be here anymore. I didn't give a fuck about nothing, And I went through a dark night of the soul, a death and rebirth, I can't count how many spiritual awakenings I've had, but I've really gone through it. And what I've lived through and survived, my enemies would be dead. But I have news for my enemies. They've already, their destiny's already spoken for what they did to me as a chosen one. I am one of God's toughest spiritual warriors here on all of YouTube. And I don't take that lightly. And I'm not saying that to toot my own horn, but it's the truth. And I am here today as living proof that God saved this broken angel, which is me. Whatever dark magic or obstacles you are going through or facing, hold on to your faith. You will not die, and you will overcome anything you put your mind to. I am a living, walking example, and God kept me alive to come forth and bring my testimony. Yeah, maybe not very many people care about it, but it's a big deal, because I guarantee you, if you went through the level of and the degree of magic spells, rituals, you name it, that I went through, you would already be dead. Your loved ones would have already had buried you. And I could just say that yes, I am a living, breathing, walking example and a testimony that there is nothing God won't take you through that He won't bring you through. No, my life isn't perfect. And no, I'm not where I want to be. But I'm going to keep going and keep striving and thriving. And even though I've gone through these spiritual attacks, the smear campaign against me on my YouTube channel having been sabotaged, everything is being accounted for. I don't have to keep score because God's already keeping score. He's got my back. And I'm just going to keep using all of this as my fuel to keep going and going. So if you get anything from my messages here today, trust and believe in something higher and greater than yourself, whoever you believe in and pray to, God, Source, the universe, Creator. And don't give up on yourself and don't give up on God. I'm still out here putting out my videos. It takes a level of humility to keep going, really and truly, for real. But I haven't stopped, and I still keep going and going because I'm not going to stop. And even though I'm showing up for myself and my view count is going down and not very many people are watching my videos, that's fine, because there's not very many people that want to get healed. And there's a whole lot of not very many people that care about taking accountability and checking themselves. There's a lot of people that live in denial, but it's time to come out of denial. It's time to come out of hermit mode and make something of yourself. And my channel is a channel to inspire, encourage, uplift, empower people to grow and evolve. And also my channel is a channel to help you come to know Jesus Christ as well. But I just want to build a loving, lasting community. And even though my channel is small right now, I know God is going to send me the right demographic so that I could have a new demographic here on my channel. And I just want to say, if you guys don't jive with me and you don't like my energy, you don't like my messages, you can get the hell off my channel, really and truly, because my channel's not for you. And so I don't just need to say any more. But I am good at what I do. I am a spiritual healer, a mystic healer, and an energy healer. And I can heal people's hearts. And I'm good at what I do. And if I'm the only one clapping for me or cheering for me, then so be it. But I know that God's going to send the right opportunities, the new beginnings, and the new demographic my way, so that I can empower other people, because we're never too old to learn and to grow and evolve in transforming our lives and becoming a better version of ourselves. And so, if these messages resonated with you, I would love your comments and your feedback. And I would really appreciate your support and giving me a like and sharing and subscribing. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. This is my story, and I encourage you to comment, like, share, and subscribe. I hope these messages resonated for the right people and gave you some food for thought, really and truly, because I really am just living proof that it doesn't matter what I was faced with. I'm still coming forward and delivering my messages. And though I should be dead, God saved my life for a reason. And so I just couldn't be more grateful. And even more so, I couldn't be more grateful the level of protection that I have in the spiritual realm. And there's just been so many people who have underestimated me here on my channel. And I kept saying, fuck around and find out. And there's a lot of people that are fucking around and finding out. And I happen to know one person who was watching me in the shadows. And he's the main ringleader who started all of this collaboration. His name is Dexter. And he did all this because I walked away from him 40 months ago for my greater good and my highest good. And because he was very married. And Dexter, I'm asking you to leave my channel, to move on with your life. But I also know some personal things about you. And you don't have much time left here on earth. I'll put it that way. And it's what you call karma. When you do wrong to others, it comes back to you. So you need to leave my channel and go on with your life, because you're not disrupting my life anymore. And you never will. I just moved on, I healed, I growed, and I learned, and I transformed my life. And I want all of the people that are on my channel to be empowered, be inspired, be encouraged. And just remember, don't give up on yourself and don't give up on God. Even if you're facing your darkest moments, just turn to God and He will give you rest. He will give you a peace that surpasses all understanding. And so I hope these messages helped those of you that are new to my channel, and those of you that have been my genuine and loyal subscribers. I hope these messages helped you. And just look at me. If I can do it, you can do it. And I just thank my lucky stars and just am grateful every day that I'm alive and that I didn't take my own life. And so I just hope you all stay encouraged and be encouraged, and you all are safe wherever you are in the world. And God bless each and every one of you.